Hello everybody and welcome to the Sanchez Plays Europa Universalis IV as the Ottoman. We are going for definitely the Sultan of Rum achievement, and I remembered I didn't actually show the achievement to you in game yet, and it's a good time to show off this cool button over here. This is actually all the achievements as far as I know, amongst which is the one we are going for, definitely the Sultan of Rum, and it shows what we need for it. We need to have cores on Moscow, Constantinople and Rome. Very easily, and you can keep track of all the achievements here and the in-game prerequisites and see if you're doing well. And maybe we'll be able to pick up a couple other ones as well. City of Cities, well, we can pump up Constantinople a lot. Unify Islam, if we want to keep on conquering the world after we're done. Yeah, stuff like that. Dismantle the Holy Roman Empire. Ooh. So yeah, those are the achievements, and it's pretty cool that they now have them in game. With all the conquests that we did in this region, we need to give some land to the ulema. They are only 8% out of 10. That's not enough. So yeah, let's give them this place, and that's enough already? That's enough already. What do I get from them actually? The minimum province autonomy becomes 25%, and the local unrest goes down by 2. So I would like to give them low development provinces, so that the autonomy doesn't screw me over too much. But yeah, having them being able to reduce the local unrest by 2 with them is also maybe interesting for a future option. So you can detach some siege guys and start sieging over there as well. We have a reconquest against Venice because they conquered Albania. It is a core of mine. With whom are you allied? The Knights in the Papal State, and they have Corfu and Naxos as vassals. This is Naxos, and Corfu is over here or something. Alright. Not too interesting. What if we have to go to war with Venice for it? No problem. And we don't have enough guys to siege this, but we can at least suffer the attrition over there. Ah, let's pull you back. Ah, Constantinople is done. Then, yeah, cross over the water, it's fine. Everybody jump in. We've sunk one of their ships again. And you can split up. Take the general over here. And the rest will be following them to over here. Oh, they will stay there for some reason. That's weird. Oh. So if I just unpaused it and didn't move anybody, they would have been stack wiped immediately. Very well. You guys can blockade over here now. And speaking of them, we should build a couple of ships. Just go full galleys. We don't really need the barks for the trade power right now. And the heavies are way too expensive for me. And we don't really need transports either, so yeah. What do you have left? These galleys. War of the Roses started in England. And I will take all of this. Constantinople and these 3 provinces are not that much of an aggressive expansion cost, so there's really nothing I see why we shouldn't do it. Lose some prestige or have some national spy defense decreased. I will take some less national spy defense. Who is gonna do anything against us anyway? Probably a lot of people want to, but Ottomans strong. Please nerf kebab. Nah, I like it. I've never really played a full game as the Ottomans. I played like this small piece before I started the series to see how the Ottomans played a bit. But that's about it. I never really found that interesting because they are so strong. Look how easily we conquered so much territory in the beginning. So we take everything. But I think we can have a lot of fun with it in the end. Trying to conquer as much of the world as possible. It's not gonna be a world conqueror run or something like that, but try to have fun with it. So we take this piece, we take a little bit of overextension because of these places, and there's nobody really going into a coalition against us yet either, so I think we're doing fine. Now we can take a national decision, make Constantinople our capital. Yes, we gain a stability. It will become our capital. We gain a core on it. The culture will become Turkish. The religion becomes Sunnish. And we gain 4 base tax, 4 production, and 4 manpower. 3 manpower. And we become an empire. Hooray! So, yeah. Why not do it? We are now a cultural union of August culture. All August cultures are now accepted in our realm. Because we became an empire. I'm actually not sure what that means. The primary culture is Turkish. Turkish is in the August group. All August culture views Ottoman as their own nation, thus give no penalties. So Turkish, Azerbaijani and Turkmeni. Let's see, there's probably a cultural map mode or some for, yes. So this is Turkish, this is Armeni, and the other one was Azerbaijani. Not this one. So everything in this group is automatically accepted by us. Alright. Good to know. Let's see. Yes, we want to core things, or maybe wait a little bit till our war exhaustion is going down a bit more. We can place a new rival, and I think it's gonna be Austria. Can we embargo you? Yes, we can. How about you? Not yet, because 5 years didn't tick by yet. So we have a couple of choices. We can go for Conquer the Levant, which I'm not really willing to do right now, because we have very low manpower. I would like to make it tick back a little bit more. So we can try to get Quarakulun's opinion of us at 100. Let's. I will go to the diplomatic feedback and actually show him we are friendly towards you. And then I will try to improve relationship with him. Let's see our local autonomy map mode. Everywhere that's got more than 10 unrest, we will try to raise autonomy just so we don't have that problem. There's 40% autonomy right now in this city, but since it just became our capital, it shall be removed like the next tick. Next month tick, and it's gone. Now our states demand more territory. Do we have some cheap places over here? 12. There should be a development map mode as well. Alright. So this is a 9. It has no place. Who needed it? The base or the ulema? The ulema. There you have it. Okay. I'm curious actually, if we convert a province that is under control by the minority, what was it called again? The Daimi. Will they still be Daimi or will they become ulema instead? I don't know. Interesting. We'll be able to find out. So did your attitude towards me change? Not really. But we are an enemy of an enemy, which is probably the Mamluks. And if we can get a alliance with them eventually, that will be even more glorious. A royal marriage is already possible, so let's do that. Parallel authority. The merchant guilds are not the sole authority within their cities. The ulama also have a strong presence in most big cities going back to their initial founding. Conflicts sometimes arise when the council of the merchant guilds implement rules that the ulama disapprove of. Such conflicts have become more and more commonplace, and members of the ulama are openly acting in defiance of various rules the merchant guilds have agreed upon in their cities. Delegates from various merchant guilds dominated cities are now urging us to clarify the situation. And I would like to side probably with the ulama instead of the merchant guilds. I think they are more important for us. Well, the development cost if the merchant guilds get loyal above 6 years quite potent as well. And the influence of the ulama, I think if you go above a certain percentage, for example, if they trigger to 40% influence, their bonus becomes stronger. For example, these all have 10% and this is 15 because he is above 40. The base of an influence due to that, yeah, it doesn't really say anything if it's above anything like that. So actually let's try it. We can make them more influential with this. The merchant guild loses influence and the ulama gain influence. So let's see. And yes, they actually did become more powerful. So that's pretty cool. The merchant guild became less powerful because they dropped down to 20. But that's fine. Where do we get most of our money from? It's taxation anyway, so that should be fine. What I do want to do is put you over here and put you over here. Actually, I meant the other province. So we already have a border formed with the Mamluks. And our manpower is recovering really quickly. And with whom are you at war? Venice, Corfu, Naxos, and the Knights. That's pretty good. And it's a war of Phoenician conquest of Cyprus. I want Cyprus as well. If I declare war, yeah, the Mamluks would defend, but let's just. Oh yeah, and we want an alliance with Karakulum. They're becoming our friends right now. Can we propose a vassalization of you? No, unfortunately not. That made our mission succeed. Conquer Trebizond. That's this place, which is guaranteed by Georgia. But I have a feeling that Georgia won't be willing to join, and that's a good action to go for right now before we go after the Mamluks. So let's assign our heroic siege leader and select all the ships. Oh no, there's still a couple building. We should take the mission, get the claim, and declare war. This will increase our piety, which is also great, and jump in there. There should be a battle, should be able to win it. There's still some guys left over, so let's mop them up. Then take all the ships by holding shift while already selecting a ship. I can easily select the ships only. Normally when I do this, you select the armies, but yeah, if you have a ship, hold shift and then do this, you can select the ships itself. It took me a really long time before I actually found that out. Your Excellency, with Constantinople in our hands, we must decide the fate of the Christian Patriarch. There are many Christians still in the city. It might be prudent to show some leniency this time. We lose piety, gain base manpower. and some opinion, or we gain piety, gain base tax, and lose opinion with a lot of other countries that I really don't care about. These are countries I do care about, right? No, I don't care about them either. They're the same countries. I don't need the money. The base tax extra would be nice, but this is a swing of 3 points. This is only 1. 100 points, yeah. So I think it would be better to do this one, even though we lose the piety. Do we want to improve the city beforehand? I don't want to spend either military or administrative power points on it. And diplomatic points, well, it would be nice to have marketplaces so we can build a marketplace in Constantinople, but it's not really necessary yet. So let's bump it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's get some base manpower. Make the city stronger. Not sure if it was the best decision, but it's a decision at least. So this is blockaded. Do up. So yeah, he is already replacing his penalty. Oh, I love this siege guy. Makes sieges go so much faster. By all means, they shall have our protection, probably. Yeah, we want piety and prestige. Because when we have low piety, the technology cost decreases, and we get extra manpower and tax modifier. But at the moment, I want army strength, missionary strength, because that way we can actually convert these guys more easy, which is quite important. I want to have as much, how do you call it, religious unity as possible. Alright, do you have some claims that I can revoke? No, but let's take your money as well and be done with it. So we have a new mission. Conquer Crete. Interesting. Convert the infidel. There cannot be any province in Anatolia which is not Muslim. So let's see, that is region map mode. This is Anatolia. And this is a non-Anatolian, a non-Muslim religion. I don't know. I think we're going for conquer the Levant first. Let's check. Do you have actually? No, you don't have any claims on this piece of land. And we should core places now as well. Because if we're going to war directly again, we're not gonna have the time to actually let a war exhaustion tick down, so. If we declare war on the Mamluks, will he join? Oh, we need favors. Alright, that's the new mechanic, favors. And we get 1 every year. So when we conquer the Levant, the following criteria are met. Things must be owned by the Ottomans. Do we need everything, or can we just give a little bit away to him as well? Because if we can, then he will be more inclined to join us. Let's see. This is Tatmor. Probably would like that. And Tatmor is not on the list. So, yeah. And if we then declare war and say we will give you some territory, then he will join. It will decrease our piety again, but it should be fine. Do we want to actually declare war on Cyprus first? You can return home actually. You're fabricating a claim on Cyprus. Maybe we should just leave it and go for the Mamluks himself. We want to declare a war over Atakanyin or Antakya. Alright. The siege leader needs to be on this side. I made a mistake again. I thought this was connecting, but it's definitely not. These ships are made for blockading, and that's just what I'll do. One of these days they will blockade your ports too. One occupation succeeded, and we have to wait before we can continue. He has 18,000 to 12,000 men. That's not that much, especially since he is already in a war. I think we will be fine. 28,000 men. You just go over there. It's drylands, and I hope, yeah, he is coming here, hopefully. Oh, but we can kick his ass so easy. Yeah, let's move you over here. Oh, whoa, no, the wrong guy. Darn it. Wow, that was a big swing. It went from -42 to 0. I forgot we are of course stronger than he is. And we have a conquest CB against Cyprus now. Many truces ended. And I'm curious if there are actually coalitions coming, but I don't think so. Not yet, at least. I would like the administrative power, so I will lose the prestige for it. And the Mamluks are coming back for another beating. Well, this is gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.